If they think someone is there illegally, they should escalate the information to the police. And the government must do something ahead of the June 30th. Must. And my must is not a South African must. I mean must.
Y'all have all these commands to say, but you will say nothing to the illegal immigrant. Notice, y'all know how to instruct everybody, but you don't know how to instruct the illegal immigrants. Let me hear you guys talk about the illegal immigrants. What about the mandem over there? None. I've never heard any foreigner, even the legal ones. I've never heard any foreigner address the illegal immigrants. Y'all know what to tell us to do. Well, that mandem is going to strike. So, Pastor Chris has spoken about the issues of South Africa and the 30th of June. And he says he will address it at a different service. And so, I wanted us to go and listen to the video and hear what Pastor Chris was saying. But before we get there, if you are looking for an English teacher, please do contact this particular person right here so that you can discuss how they can help you in your English struggles, or your young one who is struggling in English. The email is down at the bottom. If not, you can also send me a WhatsApp message. I will forward your message over to them. Your support of them supports this channel greatly. This is one way too. So you can recommend it to someone who's trying to thingy their English, a child who's in struggle from primary all the way, and so forth. So thank you very much. Let's get to this video that Pastor Chris made. I've played it on 2x speed because he was speaking a little bit slow.
So brutally treated. So badly treated. I'm calling for other African residents in their country to leave, blaming them for the indigenes not having good jobs.
The issue is, we've said it before, we have to keep repeating it. They do not abide by minimum wage rules. So it creates a problem because they are not going to go to CCMA. They are undocumented. If they got 2,000 rands, which is below minimum wage, so they are willing to take jobs where they are being employed for less than minimum wage. We mustn't forget, you can do that in your country. It's fine. But if you want to increase the quality of life for the average person, instead of people being dependent on social grant, you have to do that.
This is very terrible. This is very bad. And I'm going to address it on Sunday. I understand that the perpetrators of this have said that they're giving 30th of June as a date in which all the immigrants from other African countries should leave.
Now, at that, we've been very clear. We do not agree with them. Okay? It is the illegal immigrants that are the problem. And this thing of foreigners not wanting to carry their papers, stop it. You sound silly. There's nowhere I go where I don't have my papers. There's nowhere. You can't sign into buildings. You can't catch a flight. You can go to Fly Safer now and then see what is the requirement before you board a flight to Cape Town, not overseas, to Cape Town, Durban, going locally. You need your IDs. And there's foreigners that do not like that. Hey, Chief, we all do it. What's wrong with you?
Now, when you talk about illegal immigration, I can understand that. And the government has the power to look into that.
Now, this is where I have a problem with what Pastor Chris is about to say.
That's their job. But the civil citizens of the country don't have the authority or the power to investigate immigration.
You might be right. You might be definitely right. But here, no. You see, there is what we call protest, where we say enough is enough. And so if we are going to get the message across, you have to step your foot down. No.
To investigate immigration. That's not their job. If they think someone is there illegally, they should escalate the information to the police.
Yeah, that is what should be done. But you see, we have a problem of bribe here. A bribe. It's a bribe.
Or take it to whatever structures the government has put in place. But you cannot assault others in the streets, destroy their shops, destroy their businesses, and ask them to quit. So I'm going to look into that. I want to talk to you about that on Sunday. And what words God puts in my mouth for you, I will utter them. So this is unacceptable. If they're there illegally, escalate that to the authorities.
If they're being bribed, what must we do? Because you can't have a solution for us to keep quiet, escalate it and keep quiet. We've done that. Now it's time for march. You see this country, when it comes to march, no country is like South Africa. Okay, there are some people over in the UK, I saw them protesting over the same issue. Illegal immigration and the whole jazz.
Damaging their things, pulling them out and abusing them, assaulting them, it's not acceptable.
No, you're right about that. But saying that because you have to understand, our government has been very clear that they don't want to do nothing about it. They've been very clear. We talk about something here, Cyril is busy going around. So that's a person who doesn't take you serious. So you have to show him we are serious.
It's not acceptable. But I'll talk about it on Sunday. And the government must do something ahead of the June 30th. Must. And my must is not a South African must. I mean must.
Yeah, that's wild. Y'all have all these commands to say, but you will say nothing to the illegal immigrant. Notice, y'all know how to instruct everybody, but you don't know how to instruct the illegal immigrants. Let me hear you guys talk about the illegal immigrants. What about the mandem over there? I'm telling you, you know how to talk to the citizens. You know how to speak, but you don't know when. I've never heard anybody address illegal immigrants. When do you do that? Because you don't care. Y'all are a bunch of globalists. You're a bunch of globalists. These people that think, borders, what are these borders? It's African brothers. Hey, you have your borders. I have my borders. The same way I have a fence, I have a security gate here. My neighbor stays in his house, I stay in my house. If I apply to my personal life in my house, it must apply to the country. Y'all stay in the high walls of your securities. You have security companies that take care of you, and you can't imagine the life. There's a lot. We're not against people's survival, but do it the right way. Obtain papers. Get paperwork to get into a country. The same way, if a person doesn't have a key, they don't come into your house. It's the same here. I do not understand people. I'm highlighting this particular point because I've noticed it throughout this entire conversation. You know how to tell us what to do. But y'all mandems know nothing about the illegal immigrants. Nothing. Y'all are quiet. Let me hear you address the illegal immigrants. Let's hear what you guys to say. You got a lot of things to say about us citizens. You are a legal foreigner, no problem. Let me hear you talk about the illegal immigrants. The day you do that, my respects to you.